Welcome to Balancing Act Yoga with Samantha. You are here for your 10-minute stretch, so let's get rolling. First thing I want you to do is come to the center of your mat, stand nice and tall, and inhale up, arms reach to the sky. Let's open up our chest and our upper body, and then open your arms, twist to the side. Give yourself a nice big spinal twist. Sweep the right arm up to the ceiling and open up to the other side. Big spinal twist. Gaze out over your left shoulder. And the arms come together again. And drop it all the way down. Bend the knees nice and soft. Separate the feet hip distance apart and just hang down. You can tack this stretch on after a workout or before a workout. Ideally, your muscles are warm before you're going into a big stretch. Sun salutations are the best way I have found to warm up your body quickly and stretch at the same time. Feet come back into your down dog. Stretch to the back of the heels, the calves, and the hamstrings. Beautiful. And drop to the knees. Let's open up our backs, arch and round, arch and round. Very good. Now take your right leg, I want you to extend it back behind you and just push your right heel toward the back wall. Stretching out through the back of the right leg. Very nice. And then I want you to take that right leg and I want you to open it up all the way to the side and plant it right in alignment with your left knee. And then sit up nice and tall. So as you're sitting in this half gate pose, I'll actually turn toward you here so you can see it well. Press your hips forward. Inhale the arms up nice and high. And reach over your left toward the right side. The right arm slides down your right leg and you're continually pushing your hips forward. I don't want you to sink down. I want you to lift up, push the hips forward, and reach. Nice long side body stretch here. Very nice. And then to the other side, drop the left hand and reach the right arm over, like a little baby side angle pose. Can really feel this beautiful stretch here down my right hip area and my right obliques. And I really want you pressing down towards the outside of your right foot because you can get a little bit of your IT band in here. So just really extend consciously down your right leg. One long line of energy from your fingertips all the way to the outside of your right foot and press the hips forward. Beautiful. And come right back up. And then I want you to sink down here, twist back to the front of your mat, and come into a nice high lunge. So from here, you're dropping the shoulders and your left hip flexors here. These muscles, your quads and your hip flexors, are just opening up as you're pressing the hips forward. Keep the chest nice and open. You can place your hands on your right knee for a little extra leverage and stretch. Beautiful. Now press your fingertips into the floor, tuck the left toes, and pull those toes back towards your nose. Awesome. You're coming back into your down dog now, and you're dropping to your knees. Awesome. Left leg comes back. So you're pressing back through through the left heel. Nice long line of energy down the back of the left leg. And then we're going to open up the leg towards the side, which I'm going to turn around to show you better. You don't need to do that. Inhale the arms up nice and high. Press the outside of your left foot into the mat. Reach up nice and high. And take that left hand, comes to your left leg and slides down. As you're pressing that pelvis forward. Reach the right arm over the head. Very nice. You can really feel this stretch through the hip flexors here, up this rib cage, and down the side of this leg. And switch it up. Right hand comes to the floor. If you want to use a block here, this is a great way to bring the floor closer to you. So obviously you can put a block here and then extend over to the other side. Now you can really get into this long line of energy here from your left fingertips all the way down to the outside of your left foot. Big stretch here. Awesome. And drop it all the way down. Press back down, dog. Very good, drop to your knees. And I just want you to sit back on your butt. Bring your feet together and get into your butterfly. I'll face towards you for this too. You're in your butterfly here. So take your hands and just wrap them around your feet and press those knees down. So actively stretching, opening up the chest, pressing your knees down, just with the energy of your legs, right? You can also take your hands and press them down if you want. Play around with this a little bit and see what feels good. You might want to separate this distance. You might want to make this diamond a little bit bigger to get a little deeper into the hips. That's yogi's choice. But you can't really mess this up. You're going to feel it no matter what. Try it both ways. Try it with the feet closer and with the feet further away. You can rock side to side, opening up those hips. And then if you want to progress this a little bit more and get a little bit deeper in the hips, you can come into your half lotus. So your right leg will go on the bottom and your left leg will fold on top. Inhale all the way up. If you can't get into your full half lotus, then I just want you to find the best half crisscross applesauce, half lotus, whatever you can find, even if it means that your legs are open like this. I want you to do this with me. So if you can stack your feet, reach up and drop it down. You're gonna feel this so deep in your hips. I want you to take your hands and switch them around so that you feel this stretch in your wrists. So you've got your hips and you've got your wrists here. And make some circles. Nice deep breaths. Don't push too hard. You may not be used to stretching your hands and your wrists in this way. So just get them nice and warm. It should feel good. It shouldn't be painful at all. Maybe slightly uncomfortable, but not painful. And then come up. Arms come up, reach one more time. Inhale. And drop the arms, switch sides. Left leg will go on the bottom, right leg will go on the top. Open this up as wide as you need to. Let it go loose if your hips are too tight to stack them, that's totally fine. Stacking them comes with years of practice. The full lotus is a whole other beast. So we're just moving into your half lotus, whatever works for you. Inhale and drop your hands. As soon as your hands hit the floor, you're going to feel this deep stretch in your hips. So don't push too far. And if you're comfortable with it, flip the hands over and give me that wrist stretch again. You can also put the hands to the side instead of facing just backwards. You can put them to the side. Start to move them maybe at a 75% so that you can start to move in that direction. Very nice. Sit up. And then I want you to straddle your legs here. So in your straddle, the most important thing to me is that your feet are facing back. So don't open up your legs wider than you can to compromise the pose, okay? So just sit up nice and tall here and reach to the right and reach to the left. You can point your toes or flex your toes, whatever works better for you. And reach, serving up your best ballerina. Have your best ballerina moment here. And then take and turn the body so that you have a slightly different angle here. So you're stretching across the back instead of just on the sides. And the other way, turn the body toward your leg. Beautiful, and sit up nice and tall. Bring the feet together, shake them out a little bit. And that's your 10-minute stretch. You can always do more if you like. I do recommend warming up with yoga with sun salutations before your stretch because your muscles are like rubber bands, and a cold rubber band doesn't stretch. It just kind of breaks and it goes brittle. But a nice warm rubber band will stretch and pull and do wondrous things. So always warm up and keep your workout space and your warm-up space nice and warm too. All right, have a wonderful day.